Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be a 2023 forecast for water signs, which is Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. I wanted to do the reading yesterday, but like I said, we have a very unusual load shedding schedule at the moment, and the electricity is often more than 3 times a day, probably 2.5 hours at a time. Okay, it depends on the area you live in, etc. Anyway, I'm here, I'm doing your reading, and let's start. We're going to first draw an animal totem. Okay, this is probably going to be the last reading for the year. So let's see what the universe has to say. Bull cow. Okay, this is what you got. Bull cow, sacrifice and productivity. A bull totem symbolizes nourishment through its slaughter or sacrifice, while a cow totem symbolizes motherhood. The two are connected, for they are both needed to create new life. People with a bull cow totem often have insight into their past lives. When a bull cow totem appears, ask yourself if you are being as productive as you can be. Are you ready to sow new seeds, or are you being stubborn or rigid? Okay, so this is what's coming through: stubborn and rigid, being stubborn and rigid. Obviously, are you ready to sow new seeds, and how productive are you really? Water signs, this is what's coming through. So I'm going to tell you what came through in your notes. First, I'm going to let me draw the tarot cards. Universe and what lessons. Archangels, ascended masters, spirit guides, universe, cosmic mother and father and source, whoever you resonate as. What lessons and messages, God, Godson and Holy Spirit, what lessons and messages do you have for my collective, the people who watches my readings? Thank you for everyone who shares and who subscribes to my channel, and new subscribers as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell as well. Anyway, let's start. Universe, what lessons and messages do you have for the water signs for 2023? Oh my, you start off the with the devil card. Okay, water signs, what's going on? Nothing to be alarmed of. Okay, first of all, let me tell you, don't be always alarmed when you see the devil card. Okay, we all have this energy inside of ourselves, because it has to do with our carnal nature. Okay, Page of Coins. And carnal nature doesn't only have to be sexual. It can be anything. You can overindulge in anything, okay? Or it could be, it doesn't have to be something like a substance. It could be even type of behavior, how you act, type of characteristics that you have that you need to work on, etc. This is what the devil card also represents. It's not just addictions or a carnal behavior. It has to do with your character as well as a human being. And the universe is asking you here, there is something new that you need to sow in this new year. Are you being stubborn or rigid? And I think this is the issue here, is that you might be stubborn and rigid regarding certain. There might be people who have earth in this sign as well. Okay, there might be earth in your sign. Excuse me for my tummy making a noise. There might be earth in your sign. You have the page of coins at the bottom of the deck. This is why I'm saying you have earth in your sign. Okay, this is at this card here. You will see this person is doing some reflection and gaining knowledge. But this knowledge that this person is gaining is about self. Okay, getting to know themselves, learning and studying themselves, basically. So let's draw a Sufi wisdom card. Universe, what lessons and messages do you have for water signs today? I just want to see how far it is. 5 minutes in. I'm going to give you the notes that came through now. Overall message, please, for 2023 for the water signs. Please, universe. It's festive season, Scorpio. And, sorry, Scorpio. It's not only Scorpio. Energy of love. Festive season, Scorpio, Pisces, and Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. It's festive season, and it's the season where you are surrounded. Usually, the festive season is just, this is your card before I continue with my message. Energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. This is a beautiful card. I love it. It's such an ethereal. It looks so ethereal. And there's this figure here. There's this figure. And it's almost like this figure is ascending, because there's this figure standing here. And then there's this line going up to this moon. It looks like a moon or a type of a planet. And this figure is, it's almost like this figure is grounded, but this figure needs to ascend. Okay. This is what's coming through. And this is the messages, water signs. Okay, I went to go look at the astrology charts. Okay. And after I went through the astrology charts and what is happening in the planets currently, it also made me think of the other signs that I did before this, which is air and fire and earth. And there was a overall theme in them speaking about healing, or in previous readings, I don't know if it was for all of it. But I strongly feel this is something for you as well. But in your case, water signs, it's okay, let me put it this way. First of all, let me explain the astrology chart of what's going on in the planets currently. Jupiter, the planet of Jupiter, is the planet of faith and morality. Okay, it's moving from Pisces into Aries. Okay, so this gives you, seeing that it's a festive season time, it also gives you, and it is an opportune time to learn or relearn or unlearn certain habits and relearn new habits for the new year. Okay, so you need to examine some structural core belief systems that you have. Okay, it's core structural belief systems that you have here that you need to re-evaluate. Like I said, the planet of faith and morality is Jupiter. It's moving from Pisces into Aries. This gives you an opportune time to assess the year ahead, to examine core structural belief systems that you might have, or philosophies, because this says here, are you being too stubborn or rigid? And this is what's wrong here, or in your case. Okay, I'm not saying what's wrong, but this is the case here with this devil card. Is there some type of rigid attitude, maybe some type of stubbornness that you need to look at, that you need to assess and work on during this? Is top row your love, okay, bottom row is money and career. So this is the overall theme here, is stubbornness and rigidness regarding possible relationships or interactions that you have with people. Okay. The other thing that also came through is remain true to you. Remain true to yourself, okay? And like I said, it's a festive season, it's a joyous season for specifically, I would say this is a very joyous season for water signs. And the reason why I'm saying this is water signs are very family orientated, very loyal, and they love spending time, especially when it's big days. They love to make sure their families have everything. Say, I'm going to make an example. Say, for instance, you're a Cancer mom, or a Pisces mom, or even a Pisces dad, or Scorpio, whatever. Um, you want to make sure that everyone is happy, that the Christmas table is dished with the nicest foods, and you want to make sure everyone and your extended family is happy and content, okay? But the universe is also telling you to remain true to yourself, okay? And don't misinterpret when I say remain true to yourself, okay? Because this is what came through. You are being renowned for being a generous person, water signs, because of your giving nature, of being loyal to family and being a very family orientated individual, okay? Like I said, this person could have earth in their chart as well. So you could be very family orientated, you could be very security orientated. In other words, you want to make sure the people that you love have everything that they need, okay? The universe is telling you stay true to yourself. But the other thing that's also coming through is this generosity that you have, okay? I don't know how to express this generosity that you're giving to people. This is exactly what came through. Sometimes we're being generous, water signs, but what are your reasons of your generosity? Why are you generous? Is it for your own selfish reasons? Or is it because you genuinely want people to be happy? And the reason why I'm saying this is exactly the words that came through in my meditation. Generosity is not about giving to someone more than they need. Okay? Generosity is not giving to someone more than they need. It's about giving to someone because you need something. In other words, if you read between the lines what this quote is, at the end of the day, when you give, it's because you also derive something from that exchange. In other words, it could, even if it's only a feeling, okay, in your case, it might be a feeling. You might feel exhilarated when you make someone happy. It makes you feel good to do something for someone else, okay? So the universe is asking you, when you are generous, give to someone because of that feeling, okay? Because it makes you feel good to give to someone, not because you want anything in return for what you're doing for someone, okay? Okay, I'm going to, something tells me I need to repeat that. Generosity is not about giving to someone more than they need. It's giving them something because you need it more than they do. It's because of giving to someone because you need something more than they do. In other words, you need this feeling, okay? You need the specific feeling. That's why it's like you're addicted. Oh my God, this is what's coming through. It's someone that's addicted to a feeling. This individual is addicted to a feeling. Oh my God. Okay. This addiction, it's an addiction. But this addiction is a feeling. You're addicted to a feeling, to what it gives you. Maybe it's addiction. You get a fix basically, okay, from doing this for people, or seeing their reaction when you do things for them, basically. You get a fix from this. You get a fix from doing stuff for people. That's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But I think you might have expectations as well when you do stuff, okay? And this is probably where there might be problems, yeah. With the Three of Coins and I had this theme yesterday as well. I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure, okay? You might feel disappointed, and this is the issue here. It's because, like I said, you're a generous person. You love making people happy. This is the top row. It's love. You love making people happy because you addicted to the feeling that it gives you when you make other people happy. Okay. And maybe this is something that also leaves you depleted, and you cannot understand why it leaves you depleted. Because maybe you get the feeling for a little while, and you afterwards you tell yourself, okay, these people do not appreciate what I'm doing for them. Okay, this is the feeling that I get. It's like you feel you do a lot of things for people, but they don't appreciate what you're doing. Is this what you're feeling, water signs? I don't know what this is. I'm just telling you what is this? Why is the water signs feeling this way? Give me a clarifier. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use this. Give me a clarifier. Why does this water? Why do the water signs feel this way? Okay. Dedication to the Supreme. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say this anyway. I have to tell you what's coming through. You are doing this for your own selfish reasons. For the feeling. It's like I said, this person is addicted to the feeling that it gives them when they do stuff for people. Okay, it gives them a fix. In other words, they get a high or a fix from it. The same as a person who has a drug addiction. Okay, you get a fix from this, but it also leaves you depleted in the same breath, and you cannot understand why. And the reason why is it's because your reasons behind why you're doing it is possibly selfish, okay? And you're not dedicating what you're doing. This generosity that you're having is for your own selfish reasons. It's not for the benefit of the individual that you're doing it for. It's for your own selfish reason. This is why you got this card, dedication to the Supreme. You should do it for your highest self or the highest good, okay? Not for your own selfish reasons. And this is the other thing that also came through here, and I have it in the notes. At other times, it's better to share and go short than to lead a life that looks full and feels empty. It's better, and I have to agree, it's better at other times to share and go short. Okay? Because you get a lot of people, they have everything. They have everything in their life, but they don't have any meaningful relationships because they basically buy the relationships. They buy the connections with people, okay? Because they have money, they buy the connections with individuals, friendships, etc. I don't know what I'm picking up here. And this person's reasons is self-centered, basically. The reasons for their generosity is a self-centered reason. And it's not for the higher purpose or the highest good of the whole community or whatever this might be. Please don't shoot the messenger. I was just telling you what's coming through. Here's the notes and the meditations that I had. Generosity is not about giving to someone more than they need. It's giving them something that you need more than they do. There are times when we need to let go of the things we feel we need to hold on to. There's something that you need to let go of. I don't know what it is. And at other times, it's better to share and go short. In other words, even if you have a little, share it. Than to lead a life. You always see, it makes me think of I've seen it with my own eyes where you get these people that live on the street, they have an animal, a dog, a pet, and the way they treat this animal, it's like it's not only their best friend, it's like they sleep together, they eat together, they take care of this creature as if it's their sister, their mother, their brother, okay? And the dedication and the endearingness and they have, and that dog, okay, cannot do anything for them in return. And I think it's very important that you realize that when somebody cannot do something for you back and you do something for that individual and you're actually doing it because of the highest good, okay, you draw immense blessing to yourself if you do this, okay? But not only immense blessing, the fulfilling experience and just the feeling that you get. And you still know this individual can never give you back what you gave them, okay? Anyway, that is your message for the top row. And please don't shoot the messenger, which is me. I'm just telling you what I came through, and this is the notes, okay? Bottom row, money and career. Four of Cups, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. I just want to see, okay, 21 minutes. The other thing that also came through for you for the new year. A bull totem symbolizes nourishment through its slaughter or sacrifice, while a cow totem symbolizes motherhood. The two are connected, for they are both needed to create new life. I told you should go watch that reading. I don't know, I think it's an earth science reading where I spoke about sacrifice. I can't remember what it was. You need to choose your poisons, choose your sacrifice, choose it wisely. And when you do this, okay, this is what's coming through with these two cards. The thing is that sometimes we do something, but we resent doing it. And this is exactly what I pick up with this card. This person does something, but they resent doing this. And the intentions, I wouldn't say the intentions, they resent doing this because they feel they don't want to be in this situation. Okay. You see this Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is a curious individual, and they're always up for exploring new things and new ideas, etc. So it comes across as someone with an immature energy, but this individual invests, like I said, how can I explain this? I don't know, how do I explain this to you now? It says here that when a bull cow totem appears, ask yourself if you are being as productive as you can be. It comes across as if this person, they in something that's boring, okay? Something that they don't enjoy doing, and it's almost like this individual is curious, they're looking at something new, okay? It could be you, okay? This is your new year for the 2023, so this could be you being interested in something new, career or money-wise, okay? Looking into something. Seriously looking into something, because where you are at the moment, you're not satisfied with where you are at the moment. And this is what the totem says here also. Ask yourself if you are being as productive as you can. You might be in a job that you feel bored in. You feel bored in this job. You're not feeling satiated and satisfied. You see here, this man, this represents a seasonal thing. So maybe this is an indication that whatever this thing is, this job that you're in, that you feel bored in, you need to look at something new. It looks like you are already in the processes of this. It could be that you're in the process of starting something new. You might apply for new jobs in the new year. Okay, things that are going to be more fulfilling to you and bring you more joy. With the Hangman card, you're also going to bring all the expertise that you had with your previous job. You're going to bring it into this new job. It looks like something that's going to be very fulfilling and passionate, and you're going to feel passionate about what you're doing, okay? So this is your money and your career looks very promising here. This is your last card. It's the Four of Coins. You end off with the Four of Coins. I'm going to ask for a clarifier for the Four of Coins. Okay, like I said, there is something, you're already in a job, but this job is not satisfactory. You're not happy in this current job that you're in. It looks like you're already in the process this year looking for something new for the new year. With the Ace of Wands, it's going to be something that you enjoy doing, something very passionate. You could be studying or decide to go back to school, okay? I just got the download that somebody might decide to go back to school and study, okay? To improve their coins with this last card. But there's something worrying about this last card, so I'm just going to ask for a clarifier. Give me a clarifier for this Four of Coins, please. Can you just hold on? I'm just going to pause a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I thought it was Luna at the door. Okay, you end up with the Four of Coins. I'm asking for a clarifier. This is just, oh, this is amazing. Wow. This is so cool. I love this. You got the Ace of Pentacles. This is you. You're desiring change and you're going to get it. Okay? And it's going to be very fulfilling, this new thing, whatever this is, because it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if it's something creative, it could be, but it's something that you're going to enjoy doing, and it's going to be fulfilling, better than the job that you currently have, okay? Because this is working towards your coins and gaining money, gaining, how can I express this? Gaining prosperity, this is the word. Gaining prosperity by doing something that you love doing. Okay, and you also, in the process, you're going to become very generous as well. Because of this Ace of Pentacles. You will be able to be very generous because of this. Anyway, it looks wonderful. This is your reading for today. This is all I can give you. Something tells me I need to draw a last card. And before I finish this reading, I just want to say, energies fluctuate and it changes all the time. Okay, I'm doing this reading for a lot of people, so I don't want people to take offense when I bring out certain messages. Okay, I'm not here to beat around the bush. I'm hard on myself as well when it comes to a lot of things. So I feel that the only way we can prosper and have growth, mental growth, is if we are honest with ourselves about things. Being honest with yourself is very important. This is what the Queen of Swords represents. Is someone being truthful, brutally truthful and honest with themselves, and this is where the growth lies. Okay, so I don't know exactly what your reasons are for why you're doing what you're doing. I'm not in a personal relationship with you so that I can understand your motives, okay? But this is the message that came through. This is something that you need to look at in the new year when it comes to personal relationships, okay, at the top row. The bottom row is your money. Like I said, you need to give me a last message for motivational message for the water signs. Your money looks amazing, okay? You're going to do something that's going to be very happy and fulfilling, and it's going to bring in a lot of money for this coming year. And it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And you need to work from this perspective, the energy of love, okay? Work from this perspective. This is your last card. You are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. And this is the message from the universe. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Please take care, and I love you guys. Have a wonderful festive season and New Year. Bye.